What up?
Howdy, partners. Welcome back to the vlog, day 2.
Day 2.
So we started our day out today with a little bit of research and phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out, did we explain the problem with the spindles already?
Maybe. I don't know. We have some brackets welded onto the front of our go-kart that are 2 inches tall, and turns out we need spindles to go in those brackets that'll help the front wheels turn.
And the spindle is basically, it's like a tube, and then off of the tube, at one end you have the kingpin, or is that the kingpin, or
I think so.
the shaft? I don't know. But it's the thing that you slide the wheel onto, and then at a 90-degree angle, roughly, you have a little tab that you attach your steering tie rod onto, so that it turns. You use that to turn the wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so it turns out most of these spindles, and if not all of them that we can find on the internet, are significantly taller than 2 inches. So we can't fit our spindles into our brackets unless we order them directly from the Scooter X website. So we just called them to figure out exactly what kind of parts we would need in order to rebuild the front end there. So yeah, that's what we've been doing for the past hour or two. I think our plan for the rest of the day is to get some more rust off the go-kart, maybe paint the frame. I think that's the next step.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered some brake pads last night. We're gonna order the rest of our parts, I think, today.
Yeah.
And then it should be good.
So in the meantime,
We're
gonna go scrape some rust.
Let's do.
Alright, so we just went to Home Depot. Got a lot of the replacement screws that we needed, the bolts and the nuts. Unfortunately, there were also a bunch of parts that we needed that they didn't have, just like nuts, which was kind of annoying. So we are now headed to Lowe's. Hopefully they'll have what we need. Status update. No luck at Lowe's. They did not have the screws we needed. So we went to Mystic Cycle Centro, and we got some chain and cables for our brake and throttle. The chain did not fit, and the cables were too short. So we're gonna go try to get ones that do work.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
What's up? Hello.
So, it's our end of day 2 update.
What did we do
So we were successful in getting chain at a motorcycle park place. So.
We got a chain. It'll fit on this here sprocket.
So these are good things.
This is an arduous process. We went to Mystic Cycle Center first to try to get a chain. Did not fit this sprocket, so we had to go to a motorcycle store in Groton. Mm-hmm. They did have this. With some measuring, we were able to get this. We tried to get cables for throttle and brake, also from Mystic Cycle Center, but they were too short, so we had to bring those back. And unfortunately, the motorcycle store did not have any generic cables for us. So that's going to be a challenge for tomorrow, is finding some cables for throttle and brake. We also took the engine out of the box to get the mounting stuff we need.
We wanted to be able to just mount it on here on the back of the go-kart, even if we don't have the everything to attach it to, just so we can play with the engine a little bit, get it working. But unfortunately, Home Depot did not have the mounting bolts we needed, and the engine didn't come with them. For what reason, I don't know. So that will have to wait until we can get those bolts. Well, they had the bolts, but not the nuts. So.
The other thing we tried to get at the motorcycle store was a clutch wheel for our engine. None of the hardware stores have that. We might try another motorcycle store, but
I don't know. I think the ones that they showed us looked kind of different from
those aren't. I don't think those are centrifugal clutches.
So we might just end up ordering that anyways.
Yeah.
So I think we thought today was gonna be a big scraping and painting day, but it ended up being a big parts day.
Yeah. So we were able to get a lot of the nuts and bolts we needed, which was really good. We got a chain. Tomorrow, I think, is going to be ordering some more parts and then more scraping. Pretty much the same as today, I think. More
Yeah.
scraping. And then maybe we'll get into painting tomorrow if we have time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Peace out.
See ya.